So today is December 31st. I just left the Louis Vuitton store. I just exchanged something and now I'm headed to get my pedicure for the new year and for my birthday. I have a trip tomorrow. Forgot where I'm going, but I believe it's Florida, Fort Myers, and Fort Lauderdale. Happy New Year. It is January 1st. 2022. I just arrived to Fort Myers. Yes, I am here again. Not as long as last time. Last time I had like a 30-something hour. This time I only have like a 17-hour. I swapped into this trip. I was supposed to do Vegas and Tampa, but last minute I swapped into this. This one gets back a little bit earlier and the flights weren't as long. Like my duty date wasn't as long, so I swapped into this because tomorrow's my birthday. And I did not want to be flying all day on my birthday. So instead of, originally, I would have been flying 3 flights on my birthday, getting in at like 9, 10 o'clock into Tampa on my birthday. Whereas now I fly 2 flights and I get in around 12, 1 o'clock. So it's not bad. I'd rather that. So I swapped into this, and I'm also flying with an old classmate of mine. So that's pretty cool as well. She is the lead on this trip. So I like this hotel, but it's just far. I was like nodding in the van. But anyway, we're here. We made it. I'm going to run down to the beach. I'm not going to do my whole cleaning situation. I'm going to check my bed, look at the bathroom really quickly. But other than that, I'm just going to jump and run outside because I want to get some sun. Look at this view.
Loving me was all you tried when you were around. I've been told to make
head downstairs. Literally just gonna change and go.
Yeah, loving me was all you tried when you were around. I've been told too many times now. But somewhere go run and hide.
Okay, so like I was saying before, today is my birthday. Happy birthday to me. Got my birthday pin on. And I wear it every year. I've been wearing it every year since I was like 18. Anyway, I will tell you the full story once I get to the hotel, but now I'm going to my deadhead flight to Fort Lauderdale. I'm currently in Detroit, headed to Fort Lauderdale. I'm deadheading there, which means I'm not working. I'm technically still on the clock, but not working. I just sat here in Detroit for 5.5 hours. 5.5 hours, and now I'm gonna sit on a flight for 2. But yeah, I'm about to go down to the aircraft, get on a little earlier than the passengers. The flight that I was supposed to work, the 10 a.m. flight got canceled, so I had to wait for this next flight. Whole long story, I'll tell you when I get there, but life as a flight attendant, working during the holidays, during a pandemic, and on your birthday. Joy to me. I'll be back. So, I just got to my hotel room in Fort Lauderdale. It's dark. Like, it's 6:30, it's dark. My whole day is ruined, and my whole birthday is ruined. I don't want to say ruined, but it's ruined, you know, because you start off with an idea, a plan, a thought for what your day is going to look like, and it completely just blows up in your face. You know, on a normal day, okay, sure, but not on your birthday. And being a flight attendant, yes, I know, it's part of the job, you never know, like BS, BS, BS. Not BS, but you know, I get it, I know that, I'm aware. But there was literally no reason for this to happen. No reason. Like, the fact that I shouldn't have had a trip to begin with, that's another story. Too long to get into, but essentially I swapped out of a trip and had the weekend off, but then somehow I ended up with the trip back on because of when scheduling or schedules were released. And it's just a long story. You probably wouldn't understand, and I'm just not in the mood to really explain it, to be honest. Let me swap into something that I at least would be okay with working or wouldn't mind. And it had, you know, just, it had 4 legs on the trip, and I was still like, it's fine. I'll be in Fort Lauderdale. I'll be in, you know, Fort Myers and these places where I can at least try to enjoy a bit of my day. I'm supposed to be here at 12, 1 o'clock. The flight we were supposed to work, me and my crew, ended up getting canceled. And the next flight out wasn't until 2:30. So it was a 4-person crew, but I had to sit in the Detroit airport for 5.5, close to 6 hours, waiting for the next flight, literally in the airport all day. My other crew member, who is actually a classmate of mine, she got rerouted somewhere else. She had to work some legs somewhere else. Then the other guy who was on the trip, he went somewhere else too. So all of us went to a different spot. The 4th person, he wasn't New York based, he was another base, but he wound up going somewhere. It was just a mess. So, you know, sitting in the airport, I'm thinking, okay, I'm at a base, I'm in Detroit. They're probably gonna reroute me, move me somewhere else. And they didn't. I literally sat in the airport all that time. And we don't get paid for that. We don't get paid for sitting in the airport. So that's 5.5, 6 hours of my day, of my time on my birthday, where I'm not getting paid. Yes, we get time away from base pay. That's a whole nother thing, but that's not my normal hourly rate. So not only is my time being wasted on my birthday, but I'm not getting paid. So, you know, it's just, it's just frustrating. It's annoying. And again, now it's 6:42 at this point. I'm just getting to my room, and, you know, whatever thoughts or plan that I was trying to have with, you know, girlfriends here, I thought about calling both of them. Now it's like, it doesn't make sense because I didn't know what was going to happen with my day. So I didn't want to give them the heads up, not knowing what was going to go on, not knowing if I was going to make it here or not. Because again, my other crew member, she's in Atlanta at this point. So, you know, I don't know. My 18-hour layover is now a 12-hour layover. And again, on my birthday. It's going to be on my birthday, on my birthday, on my birthday. That's the part that keeps hitting home. You know, if I want to do nothing with my time on my birthday, that's me choosing to do that. I don't like someone else being in control of my time and what I do. And again, I know it's a job. I know it's part of the job. Yes, I get that. But I just keep going back to the idea that I wasn't supposed to be working to begin with. And to be honest, I definitely thought about calling out. I did. Just keeping it real. Definitely thought about calling out. But I was like, no, I'm going to go in, work, because I know we're short-staffed and I don't want to add to that drama. And, you know, my trip is good. It's a good trip. It's fine. It'll be okay. Anything could happen, yes. But I didn't think the worst. And I thought I was going to roll with the punches, whatever they may be. And I was rolling with the punches until I had a 5.5, 6 hour sit. That's what ticked me off, because I'm literally sitting here in an airport doing nothing and not getting paid on top of that. So that's what really pissed me off. I feel I may have felt a little bit better if I was maybe at least working, you know, had some extra flights in between that time. Maybe I would have felt a little better, still complaining, you know, but felt somewhat better, not literally sitting there doing nothing. So yeah, now I'm here and don't know what time my pickup is, because when I got here, the hotel, because the flight information had changed, things with the hotel, you know, just making sure all the information is right for the next flight tomorrow. It's just, if you're a flight attendant, you already know. If not, I'm sorry, I'm just not in the mood to explain right at this point. But so I don't know what time my pickup is. I need to see what time the first flight is supposed to be and then try to calculate roughly around what time I would be picked up. Either way, I'm still going to call just to check to get a firm confirmation on that. But yeah, so now at this point, it's like, and it's Sunday. So at this point, I'm like, what the hell do I even do? I'm just so blah. I don't have a crew member here with me. I'm literally by myself. It's not even where I can be like, hey, crew member, you want to go out to eat with me for my birthday? I can't even do that because I'm literally by myself. My crew is other places. So yeah, I'm just so annoyed. I've never had a bad birthday before. I don't want to say bad. That's a bit much, but I've had birthdays where I've been down or just like I don't really feel like doing anything, feeling blah, or last minute I decide, yes, I am going to do something. You know, your friends encourage you or whatever. I've had those types of birthdays before, yes, but that was always my choosing, my choice, right? Whereas this, it was like, no, you know, trying to make the best of it. Yes, I have to work, but it'll be fine. I'm going to make the best of it. And then you get screwed. So that's more so what I'm thinking and feeling. And once again, I'm PMSing. I feel like every time I hop on here, I'm PMSing, which is really weird. But TMI. Yeah, so I'm just extra emo and just ready to throw my damn luggage through the window at this point. So I'm gonna go downstairs, see what little bar area they have. Everything is closed. I think that's the thought I was about to say before. Everything is closed. The restaurant that I went to before when I was here, that's closed. It's Sunday. They have some other area. I don't know. It looked like limited menu. The guy claims it's the same menu, but it looks completely different. And then it's like, do I want to spend $32 on some salmon by myself? And it's like, yes, it's my birthday, sure, go. And I'm just like, F that. I'm over it. Just so over this day. I just want to hop in the bed and cry and go to sleep and wake up another day. Like, I literally can't think that I've ever had a birthday like this. You know, feeling like this and being down off of someone else causing me to think or feel these things, you know? I feel like all the birthdays that I've had, thankful for them all, you know, and I kept trying to remind myself, like, Tange, listen, you're here, you're blessed, you're another year older, you made it through another year of the pandemic, year 2, you survived COVID, you know, you've had so many good things to happen to you this year, and, you know, just be thankful. And I'm trying to be thankful, I'm trying to, but I'm human and I can't act like I'm not affected by something when I am, and I'm very much bothered by this whole situation. I was like, make the best of it, make the best of it. Maybe if I wasn't PMSing, it wouldn't be as bad. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But yeah, I look a mess. So I'm gonna change into what I don't know. I don't even know what the hell I have. I have shorts. I was hoping to have a tan at this point. I'm over it. So I'm gonna go downstairs to this little bar thing and see what's up. So I made it to the hotel lobby bar. I've been here for some time now. I've been chit-chatting on the phone, talking with friends and stuff, just venting, and I feel a lot better. I ordered some food, had a couple cocktails, 2 or 3, and I'm just sitting here. So I'm gonna eat my food and then go to my room. I didn't vlog when I first got here because you hear the music. I wasn't trying to have no copyright issues. I'm probably still gonna have copyright issues. I definitely had to take a moment to also just reflect on just all the positive things that has happened in my life in 2021. You know, I made it through a pandemic. I had COVID, made it through that. 2 years of a pandemic. 2 birthdays during a pandemic. I have no real complaints. Yesterday was a rough day. We all have rough days. I think what accelerated this rough day was PMSing. But either way, I'm thankful and just trying to remain as optimistic as I can be. I know tomorrow it's gonna change. Most likely, hopefully it doesn't, but if it does, just try to have an open mind going in. I mean, it's another year of life, and that's all we can really hope for and be thankful for, because so many people didn't make it. So that's my positivity for the day, for the moment, after all I went through today. Not after all, because it wasn't really that much, because so many people have had worse situations happen. Live in the moment and just be thankful. It boiled down to, once I got in my room and again, PMS took over, got really emotional and just like, why me? It was just a moment of, you know, just being humbled. Not even humbled, that's that, not humbled. Just being thankful to God. And because, you know, at the end of the day, I have not 1, but 2 jobs. 2 full-time jobs. I'm living, I'm thriving, I'm loving, people are loving me, and I have so much that other people don't have. And to complain about, oh my God, I was rerouted on my birthday. It's funny to think about now in hindsight being an hour later, but it's still a moment of just reflection and just woosah. But thankful to my friends who called me and reached out, everyone who, you know, wished me a happy birthday today. Thank you. Love you. And you know, when it's your birthday, you just want to feel like appreciated and loved on and celebrated, because this is your one day. So yeah, so hopefully I don't have any copyright issues with all this music playing, but Happy New Year. Here's to 2022. And shout out to my friends from training that reached out via phone, anyone who reached out to me, period. Thank you for the birthday love. And if you didn't, I'm watching you. Seriously, but not seriously. Yes, if you're looking to become a flight attendant, just be aware that you're gonna have to work on your birthday. You're gonna have to work on your birthday. And you're gonna have to work on the holidays, and it's gonna be crappy, it's gonna be shitty, excuse my language. It's gonna be moments where you just wanna, like me, I wanted to just cry, and I'm not a crier, I'm a thug, FYI, you know, I'm a Capricorn, we don't get down like that. But it was a moment of just like wanting to like throw my luggage out the window. But anyway, here's to 2022. Happy New Year to you and yours and Omarion variant. I don't know what the next variant is gonna be, but we made it. Mama, we made it. All right, so locked my door, armed and cross-checked. Still wiggling into my room. Put this down without spilling anything. Ooh, that lighting is not good. All right. So, I'm gonna hang up and be right back. Okay, so I'm back. So, I'm feeling so much better than what I was before. That's what alcohol does. Put you in better spirits. That's for sure. That's why it's called spirits. Just made it back to my room. It is 10 o'clock. My pickup tomorrow, just got a birthday message. My pickup tomorrow is 7:15 a.m. I'm sure that flight will probably stay the same. Where am I going tomorrow? First thing? It might be Atlanta. I don't know. But anyway, pickup time is 7:15. So when I called the van folks to like ask what time pickup was, I also asked how many pilots and or crew members are going to be in total, because if somebody tries me tomorrow, I may definitely spaz. So she said it was supposed to be eight crew members, but again, that's not my responsibility. That's not my responsibility to know. Yes, kudos to me for asking, just to be mentally aware. But when reroutes happen and things of that nature, it's not my responsibility. Did I tell you the story about the pilot saying I left him? But long story short, if I did or I didn't, basically when I went downstairs right before dinner to eat, when I got off the elevator, I ran into a pilot and he was basically just like, "You left me?" Excuse me, sir? Who are you, first of all? Start with that. Hi, hello. Let's follow up with that. And 3, like, what? So he's like, "You left me. Or was your room, you took my room?" And I'm like, what? So basically when I got to the hotel was not aware of what was, they knew that things had changed, but they didn't know who to assign what room to. So I was the next person in by myself. So the next spot on the list for the room was to pilot, flight, whatever it was. So I basically got the next room. which was technically assigned to a pilot. So then when the pilot got here, I guess he had to wait a little bit to get a room assigned or figure out his room situation. But speaking to him, he essentially was like, yeah, the room was given to you, ... And I'm like, okay, well, that has nothing to do with me because I can't take a room. A room is given. You can't roll up and say, give me a room. That it doesn't happen that way, right? And even if I did, whatever. But then his concern was more so the van pickup. He's like, my thing is more so I had to wait 40 minutes for the van. And when the van came, the driver said, you told them that it was just you, nobody else. What? I didn't speak to the driver. I said hi, gave him my bag because again, I was pissed off, remember? I was pissed off. So I gave him my bag and got in the car and went about my business. I didn't care about anybody else. I wasn't checking. I wasn't like, I don't know, because my crew, the flight attendant crew that I arrived with, we all dismantled. So I don't know what else is going on. I just know that I'm here by myself at this point. And that's it. When he pulled up, he said flight number and I told him, great, fine. He took my bag. I got in the van. He came around and closed the door. He got in and drove off. That was literally it. We pulled up to the hotel, opened my door. I got out. Thank you. Gave him $1 and went about my business. So as far as any other crew members or any other pilots / crew, I don't know. I don't care. Especially because it's my birthday. I don't care. So that was that. So when I ran into the pilot again, he, mentioned the room and then he mentioned the van. And he's like, I had to wait for 40 minutes, And I'm like, and I'm going back and forth with him because listen, the hotel gave me whatever room was available. You bring that up with them as far as the driver goes. And again, it's my birthday. Like, he's like, yeah, we all had a day. He didn't know it was my birthday, but in that moment, I was supposed to be here since 1 o'clock. I don't know what's going on because you ain't about to come for me. So we're going back and forth. Oop, I got a phone call. So I'll be back.